a co-parent to you. I mean, I just want to give him a phone.
Laura, Christian's just absolutely too young for that expensive phone now. Come on, let's open other gifts.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Christian. Give that back to Mama Laura.
Okay, folks, I just wanted to ask a question. This might not be a long video, but I just wanted to put this out here. Maybe it's a YouTube short length video. Maybe it's 3+ minutes, so it's a regular video. But when you think back to the episode The Storm, Calvin chewed out Laura for making a scene at Christian's birthday party. But when you really think about it, and just follow me on this one, was Laura really the... Dang, why did my voice do that? Was Laura really the first person to make a scene? In my opinion, no. I think the first scene was made when Miranda and then Calvin said, Christian, you cannot keep that gift because you're not allowed to have a cell phone yet. And you could argue that, well, Jeremy, that was just simply them shutting the gift down before, he got too excited. That is true. But then Laura questioned why. And I mean, honestly, yeah, if you bought someone a gift and another person said, oh, that person can't have that, you'd want to know why, since, like, hey, I bought the gift, like, what's wrong? Like, hey, and please just forget about the whole, well, Laura should have talked to Calvin and Miranda. Well, she didn't know. She didn't talk to him first. She didn't know. So yeah, it's obvious she'd have a question. So then when Miranda explained, and then Calvin tried to explain as well because Laura wasn't getting it, it's like she low-key was like, well, I know you say he can't have a cell phone, but I mean, kids have cell phones. A lot of kids have them, but yeah. Then it got to the whole co-parenting, then the whole somewhat a co-parent, and then that just led to a whole bunch of stuff. One could even argue that, well, Laura sometimes seems like she's just waiting for one little thing to set off so she can just make a production out of it. But I think that Calvin and Miranda shutting down the phone was initially like the first quote-unquote scene that was made, because the party stopped as soon as Miranda saw that phone. And then she sarcastically said, oh, I forgot the name of the cell phone. But she said it all like, oh, this phone. So given that, you had Ella and Janine and Jasmine, like, well, literally she's sitting right next to Jasmine, the biggest instigator in the series. You knew something was about to pop off. And yes, did Laura make a scene as she was leaving? Well, she wasn't technically making a scene. It became a bigger thing once everybody's like, no, don't go. But then Laura took it to the next level when, well, I know Christian doesn't want me to go, but I bet you do, Miss Ella, huh? And then that's when Jasmine jumped in, and then but yeah, I think honestly, Calvin and Miranda technically made the first move by making a scene about the phone. Like, I still go by what I mentioned in my episode review. Like, they could have like kind of downplayed it, like, hey, okay, you thank Miss Laura. Now, hey, honey, put the phone back in the bag, because we want to be careful with it. And once we get home, we can set things up. Okay, all right. Thank you, Miss Laura. All right, next gift. And then when they get home, explain everything both to Laura and Christian. Yeah, it hurt the little dude's feelings, but I think once they fully together, I know Laura will be like, you're ganging up on me. No, because if Miranda was the only person explaining why a cell phone isn't appropriate because Christian is too young and Calvin and I decided, he's not ready for a phone, Laura would instantly go, see, you're just hating Miranda, you're jealous, no. But if both of them stood as a unit and Laura still blew up, then that's on Laura. But I think this could have been handled a lot better. So personally, I think Miranda and then Calvin were the first ones to make a scene. But hey, let me know your thoughts in the comments below.